Hi! Welcome to Plannerpocalypse, where we are going to be looking at these MUJI planners today. As you can see, they have a variety of options in a variety of sizes. So let's do a quick breakdown, and then we will probably break off into separate videos, maybe. So first we have the monthly planner here. It's a tiny little booklet and it's really cute. So I should mention that these all came in the fall release. So this starts in August 2022 and goes to July of 2023. That's why there's this 0.9 at the end. MUJI has a few different releases throughout the year. So obviously there's the main, January through December. There's also the spring start, which is not available on the US website. That's muji.us. So that starts in March. So it would say like 2022.3 for March. And that's because April is when Japanese schools start. So that would be like their academic year. Then there's the fall release that's available in the United States. I'm assuming Canada also? ? I cannot say for sure because I'm not Canadian. The fall release has a slightly more limited selection of planners. For example, these half horizontal or week on one page planners are usually available in A5, B6, A6, and B5. So that would be like these sizes. But with the fall release, they are not available. It's just the A5 and B6. So those are some differences. Also, they usually come in a red vinyl cover as well, but for the fall release, they did not. That's one thing to be aware of. Another thing is that they, especially on the US website, muji.us, they tend to sell out really fast. So if you are interested in getting one of these planners on the website, if you don't have a MUJI store near you like me, then you're going to want to jump on them really fast. That being said, let's get into it. So we're going to start with these monthly planners first. So as you can see, there are 4 different size options. This is the B5, which is ginormous. The A5, you have the B6, and the A6. And you will notice that this one has a red spine and these ones have gray spines. And that is because these ones are Monday start calendars, and then the red spine is a Sunday start calendar. So you will see that Sunday is also printed in red along with the holidays in the red spine Sunday start, whereas in the typical Monday start, they don't differentiate. So it's all black and white inside. So that's one thing that you can be aware of. So in this monthly planner, it's just the months. You do get a 3-year overview. So this is 2023. Though this is like a mid-year, so this is 2022, 2023, and 2024. So you do get next year as well if you want to do any like future highlighting. You do get a yearly overview starting in August of 2022 and going to July of 2023. And then look at how ginormous these months are. They're so good. So the monthlies, I'm assuming because they aren't as popular as the monthly weeklies, which we'll get to in a minute. They do have Japanese text on them. If that bothers you, then that, might be an issue. But they also have the moon phases marked. So like, first quarter, full moon, last quarter, and new moon. So if you were looking for a way to keep track of your lunar cycle, this would be a great way to do it. Since I do not speak Japanese, I'm not sure what the text says, but at the end of your calendars, you get 49 lined notes pages in the back, which is hopefully going to be ample for, room to write down whatever notes about scheduling or whatever that you might need. I think these are great for social media planning if you just need a calendar to plot things out and, jot a few notes about what you're going to be talking about. Then again, results will vary, I guess. These will fit really nicely in like a traveler's notebook, folio, or whatever. So that's the monthlies. Next, we're going to go over the monthly weekly, also called the week on one page. I mean, they list it as the month weekly planner. Like I said, at the full year release, as in, you know, like the January release, I think these actually came out in September. So I don't know if there was an issue with the supply chain or something like that, but they didn't actually show up on the MUJI US website until September, and these start in August. So that is something to just keep in mind. But yeah, so there's the A5, which is approximately half of a letter sheet, or exactly half of an A4 sheet for you people who use more sensible paper sizes, unlike the US. And then B6 is approximately 5 inches by 7 inches. If you are a Happy Planner user, this would be approximately mini Happy Planner sized. You might notice that, and I'm once again guessing that because these are the more popular ones overseas, there's no Japanese text and there are no moon phases in these planners, which is interesting to me. But as with the monthly planners, you've got your, 3 years at a glance here. You've got your yearly overview, and then you have all of your monthlies. The MUJI planners do put all of their monthlies together, and then you will come into all of your weekly spreads back here. There is a ribbon bookmark, as you can see, just one. And the weekly spread, kind of like the Hobonichi weeks, has like these little dots. I don't know if you can really see that. Little dots there that you can, use to divide your week up into little sections. And then there is a full graph page on the opposite page with this month and next month, and it highlights the week that you're on. See. Unlike the Hobonichi weeks, you don't have the, quotes on the bottom. It's just very, very minimal. And then at the very end, you do get some blank graph pages. I counted 23 pages for notes pages in the back. And that's for the monthly, weekly planners. They do, in the January release, they do come in B5 and A6, so the big and the small, though I can't for certain say that that's going to happen for 2023. But yeah, the last kind of planner that they have are the vertical planners. I don't know if these are less popular or what, but they go back to having, the Japanese text and the moon phases in the monthlies. So I don't know what to say about that. In the weeklies, it is an hourly vertical. There's a spot up here that you can, write notes. Maybe it's a holiday, or these are your like top whatever, or like weather. But then you've got 8 a.m. to 12 noon with a hard line continuing with 1 to 9 p.m. down here. And then you have a blank spot with little dots here if you want to continue your hours, or you can just use that for your to-do list for the day or whatever. You do have this month and next month. This week is not highlighted. Your weeks are numbered, and there's no grid or any kind of line for the little sidebar there. So if you need lines, that might be an issue. But all of it is printed in a gray scale. None of it is, pure black, so it's extremely minimal. Like this looks like it's a holiday. So it's printed even lighter than the gray here, maybe at like a 50%. That might be a little bit hard for people who are visually impaired. And also, like, every Sunday is printed in that about 50% screen. But yeah, and then at the end you get these pages, which are actually, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but they're lined, but they also have a very, very faint vertical dotted line, so you could make your own grid if you wanted to. And I'm going to assume that there are about 23 pages, but let's just count, shall we? Yeah, 23 pages in this one as well. And this vertical planner also comes in the B6, so if you wanted something a little bit smaller, you have that option. I have not seen these in the B5 or the A6, so I think these are the only two sizes available. One thing that you will notice is this one has a clear cover on it right here. You probably can't even tell, but and the 22.9 is embossed on the cardstock cover, whereas this one comes in, you know, the PVC cover, and that date is, you know, etched onto the cover. If you were to take this out, you would just have like a very plain white cardstock cover. So there's that. The, you know, next year's release will most likely have the red covers available as well. Again, those are only available in the vinyl covers, not the vertical planner, for whatever reason. I don't really know. But yeah, if you have any questions, that was just a look at the kinds of planners that MUJI offers. There are a few extra ones that I did not pick up for a video, but they're often hard to get. So if you are interested, they are very affordable though. For example, this one is $4.90. This one is $5.90. This one is $6.90. This one is also $6.90, which is very weird. The B5 and the A5 monthly planners are the same price, which is interesting. That's just for, yeah, the monthlies. And then this one is $10.90, and so like the B6 is $10.90 for a monthly, weekly, or a vertical, and then the A5 is going to be $12.90. And that is that. I'm going to do a quick pen test because I am going to be using this one. This is an A5 monthly planner. I was going to use this for my daughter's kindergarten schedule and just like jotting down memories from school, even though she, you know, she will be getting a yearbook, I guess, maybe. But here we go. This is going to be a ballpoint pen. This is a gel pen. This is going to be a, what's it called? A mild liner, a highlighter. This does have 2 passes of the highlighter. This has 1. Yes, I totally learned that from Cindy Gotterbaldo. Don't come at me. And this is, you know, the Zig Clean Color Dot pen. This is going to be your dual brush pen, Tombow dual brush pen with 2 passes there. And this is going to be an EC double headed pen. You know what I mean. And then this is the thin side. And then we're going to use a fountain pen also. This has a medium nib, I believe. This is a Kaweco Sport. Yeah, ta-da. Okay. So I'm seeing that the fountain pen ink is still very wet, which I'm, you know, not super surprised about. But as you might be able to see, the harder pass on the dot pen did bleed through, and the points where you start your highlighted line and stop bled through as well, but the fountain pen did not bleed through, so that's interesting. So if you're going to use markers, I would just be aware that it might bleed, but it seems to be fountain pen friendly as long as you let it dry. Like it's even, you know, still got some shiny spots right now. So, but the Tombow dual brush pen was fine, and so was the Erin Condren double-sided marker, double-headed. What I don't know what are they called? I don't know. I would use a fine liner, but I don't know where they went. But yeah, that's it. Gonna close that. Hooray. That is the MUJI planner lineup here. Nice little family, very cute, very minimal, and very affordable. So if you are looking for a new planner that's very minimal and affordable and has nice paper in it, totally try out MUJI.us if you are in the US or North America. I'm going to leave a referral code in the links below. If you choose to check it out and buy something from MUJI, I get $5 for like a first thing, and you get 15% off. So if you are in the market for a planner, check it out. I'm going to be putting these up closer to December or January. So yeah, right now it's October. But anyway. Yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the box below, and I will see you later. Bye!